Hello friends, welcome to XTA, the Gold Trading Academy. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Today we are going to do a pre-market analysis on gold. Before going to the session, I suggest you watch the pre-market analysis which was done on February 8, 2026. On February 8, 2026, when the market was at 4,964, I mentioned that market would go to the 5090 range, and from this range there are chances that market would come down. Let's see what happened after that. When I posted the video, market was at 4964 range, which is here. Now from here market directly went to the top and tapped on the rejection zone of 5090, which I have already mentioned here. And from here the market started falling. Before that, we already have gained a profit of 1693 pips over here, and from here market started falling to almost 2375 pips. So once before the market fall, I already gave an update in the group that from 5091 range the market would be falling, and from the range of 4925 to 4655 range the market would be going back up. Also at the same time, on the next day I posted a new analysis where mentioning the same thing, where the market would be moving up from 4918, a filtered area, to 4655. So let's see what happened after that. From here I chose a different chart of Pepperstone because there are different exchanges which list the value of gold, and not all the exchanges might be correct. So I watch different exchanges to see the fair value gaps and the entry zones. So I went to Pepperstone and I found that there is a filtered zone of 4980. From here market came down, and from the area of 4918 market started moving up, where we almost gained a profit of 1644 pips. All our team made good profits here. Now what is going to happen next? Before telling you what is going to happen next, I would like to show you the chart of weekly time frame, where you need to always keep in mind that there is always a fair value gap at 4162 and 3887 range, where there are chances market would reach to this range technically to collect the orders, but we are not sure and we cannot say that market will come there sooner. But there are always chances that 4162 range and 3887, this range would act as an order block. But while going into the daily time frame, market seems bullish. Also while going to the 4 hours time frame, I can see that market is creating a bullish momentum from 4918 range, and there is a hidden POI, that is a hidden point of interest at the range of this shadow, which is 4759 to 4655. That's a hidden POI or hidden point of interest. So let me mark this area as maybe orange, just for you to understand that in some cases, if there are any news that is happening, there are chances that market can take rejection from here, take orders from the area of 4759, and after that market can go up. This is a chance that can happen. But while looking deeply into the market, what I can see is that there is a trend line liquidity which has been creating at the area of this zone, where this is a trend line liquidity, and I can see a retail pattern, a retail bullish pattern forming over here. As you all know that this is a bullish flag for the retail traders. Retail traders would be very actively entering at this zone if there is a breakout happening. So while looking into the institutional strategies as well, I would say that 5051 to 5110 range will act as a rejection zone, and if gold manages to break this zone, which is like this zone, and if the candle closes above, this rejection zone will become a positive or a demand zone or a order block or a buying order block for gold. And once the candle is broken above, and if the market is coming here again and tapping on the order block, you can directly go for an entry till the range of 5241 to 5321 range, because till that range there are chances that market would reach. Also, while checking with the Fibonacci range, you can see that there is a rejection zone from the area of 5146 to 5355. But even though it's a rejection range, as mentioned, that tapping on the Fibonacci range, market would come here, take orders from the order block, and then go to the rejection zone of 5241. Most probably, I would say. Let's make it more, little more, perfect. Where let's see 5236 range from here. And again, after that, what can happen? Market can come down, maybe take orders. Maybe it can go up to the range of 4553. That's the second thing I would say. But initially, this should happen before it goes to 5453 range. Let's see, my dear friends. We can't say 100% what is going to happen, but this is an analysis from my end, where if the zone of 5051 and 5110 breaks, market goes to bullish until 5236 range. The zones to keep in mind are 1, 4759 to 4655. If in case any kind of news which are affecting gold is coming, there is always an order block here in the 4 hours time frame range. But if everything is positive for gold, you can see gold rising up to the range of 5236 range. Now, this is the analysis for this week right now while checking into the charts. But while the market is opening, and after maybe Monday or Tuesday, we'll get more insight on what is going to happen next. By that time, I'll be posting everything in our community, which is XTADX community, and you can see all the updates here in the community. So, looking into the news for the coming week. On February 16th, there are lots of holidays, and if you come to Tuesday, there are German CPI, not much important. But on Wednesday, you can see the news of FOMC meeting minutes, which is very important. You should be very careful while trading in this zone or in this time frame. On February 19th, which is Thursday, you have initial jobless claims and crude oil inventories. Initial jobless claims can or cannot affect gold. If it is positive for US dollar, gold will fall. If it is negative for US dollar, gold will rise. And on Friday, we have news like new home sales and global manufacturing, PMI and all. So keep in mind, I won't say that to stop your trading and all, but do not overtrade. Always keep this in mind that we have news on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. You can go to economic calendar and search for the high impact news here. You can get the time of your country here. So my dear friends, we trade safe, trade with discipline, and do not trade with your emotion. You need to understand that the market will only reward the patient traders, and it will not reward the impulsive traders. All the best, take care, trade safe. Thank you so much.